Hello everyone, welcome back to another video by the World of Paarth. We will be continuing today with the series that I have started, that is Mastering in Equities Investments in 100 Days. A small update on the same. This is a 100 days challenge which I have given to myself to understand, to make you all understand about the basics about investment. Actually, equity is investments in the stock market, so that you all are eligible to make investments on your own and have a basic understanding, so that no one can mistrust you or misbelieve or provide some fabricated information to you all. All right, without a further ado, let's begin with today's video. Today is the day 4, and today's topic is types of shares. So basically, in the stock market nowadays, there are only two types of shares, and those are, very firstly, the equity shares or the common shares. Equity shares or the common shares are those shares which you and I can buy directly from the exchange at any point of time whenever the markets are functioning. Let's take an example of the Indian markets. From the morning 9 a.m. till the afternoon 3:30, the Indian markets are functioning, and I can purchase the shares, the equity shares on the exchange. Now, with the same example, let us say I have 100 shares for Reliance Industries. Okay, very common company. I hope everyone knows about it. For all those who don't know about Reliance Industries, it is an Indian company started by Dhirubhai Ambani, now continued by Mukesh Ambani, and later on by his son. So I have 100 shares of Reliance Industries that I have purchased from the National Stock Exchange via the online electronic platform. These are the equity shares. I have the voting rights with respect to the 100 shares. Now, what does that mean? Whenever there is a board meeting, I have an official invite for the board meeting, and whatever other like, let's say if there is any proposition which the shareholders need to give their vote for, I am also eligible to nominate my vote. That could be in favor or in against to the proposition. Every detail comes on our email, or rather on the registered email ID for the particular owner of the share. Okay, that is all for equity shares. Moving ahead, the second one is preference share. Now, what is preference share? How exactly is it different from the equity shares? So basically, preference shares are very similar to the equity shares. It has the same way of buying and selling as for the equity shares, but there are two differences or two additional preferential rights with the preference shares. The very first one is whenever the company declares any kind of dividend, that could be yearly dividend, interim dividend, or special dividend, or anything else. The preference will be given to the preference shareholders only if the amount is left with the company. Then it goes to the remaining equity shareholders. That means, let's say I as the company have 1 lakh rupees of profit. I have my expenses of 90,000. I declare 5,000 dividend to all the shareholders. Now, if there are X number of preference shareholders that cover up the 5,000 rupees, I am not eligible, or I am not compelled. There is no such compulsion to give dividend to the equity shareholders, but there is a compulsion to give dividend to the preference shareholders. The second important right, or the very important point for the preference shareholders, are whenever the company is winding up or shut down. Let's say a company has to wind up, that means it has gone bankrupt. Firstly, the principal amount will be returned back to the preference shareholders. There is no obligation to repay to the equity shareholders. With these two preferential rights, preference shareholders hold a upper hand position as compared to the equity shareholders. But there is one disadvantage to the same. Preference shareholders do not have any kind of voting rights, which is only possible with the equity shareholders. That is it for this video. If you have any questions regarding equity shares or preference shares, you can DM me on my Instagram, or you can feel free to comment down below this video. I'll be happy to answer all your queries and questions regarding the same. Watch my previous videos as well. Stay tuned, subscribe to my channel, press the bell icon for the future videos. And if you have any suggestions on what topic shall I make my video for the upcoming session, do let me know in the comment section. Till then, take care. Bye bye. Thanks for watching the video.